Well, hello everyone and welcome yourselves back on into Stranded Alien Dawn, the mildly modded, very hard run. Yeah, we're just chilling. Didgeridoo from Jack. A bit of scrapping in the background. I hope you're all well. And today is going to mark a very, very important day because we, hopefully when the cold snap goes, we are going to attempt to get ourselves the carbon. Now, I need to go around and decide on which nest to go for first. I'm just going to zoom out a second and take a look because a lot of ours are up in the mountains, which is a problem. So this around here is all map edge, so we can't go any further that way. This over here, okay, nothing there. Over this way, we obviously have the newer ones that have started. I'm actually hoping that they multiply, though. But we could grab them for the early bit of carbon. We just need to make some armor. Now, the other one's up here, which does concern me. But there is 11. So I think this is the one. So, Jack, it's minus 20. But we're going to draft him up. I'm going to speed it up. And he's going to start the attack on this. Now, it's a horrible hill. And we need to take out the little ones first. There's going to be a bit of hypothermia that happens. Krista, there is no way you're getting that. Oh, you're observing outside. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to leave it. Now, Jack can survive above 15, which is good. It is minus 16, so we'll have to wait. Security signal is really good. I'm not going to go out on it just yet, but this cold snap will be gone. If you look at the days, we've only got a couple more days until we're out of winter anyway. Now, let me manage this here. We got a full set of research. Got 3. Henry, you're not doing much. So what we want to do before we go any further is make sure we're queuing up some building and stuff like that. So handling, bricks in production. So bricks are coming. What I'm going to do is select the wooden plank walls. We're going to go for... Can I do brick yet? Hold on. We got to produce the brick first. So I'm going to produce that brick and then we can start them building anyway. So we'll be fine. There'll be loads to do. So I'm just going to bring them all the way up. I think we're going to have to come to this direction to then shoot them. Where are the other ones? I swear there was more up here. We shall see. I can't see the other nests at the moment. Minus 11 now, so they're all fine hypothermia-wise. So we're just going to slow this down. And I'm going to bring them in line with them here. And we're going to effectively be running back this way. And we're just going to start sniping. Ah, there it is. There's the other one there. And then there was another one across the top this way, I think. I don't know, so that's what we'll go with at the moment. I'm just going to get him nicely in range. He can't see through the bushes, unfortunately, but maybe over here. Now, the main thing is the little ones run quicker when they're agitated by this, so he could end up getting caught out here. Got to be really careful. So all we need is them to run out of range of these. So I'm going to shoot and run. Not too close, mate. Like that, look. They get agitated and they are so quick. Run! He should be able to get away. Yeah, they're stopping. Good. Shoot another one. The big nest, though. I can't lie. Now, the big ones will follow for ages. You can get him to shoot something. And he missed. Good. Don't get agitated. As long as they're not by the brood mother, it's okay. Not there. Thank you. Can't quite see through the trees either. Just going to stand him there for a sec. Let him shoot a couple of these. The big one gone. Now, the little ones will chew through you very quickly, by the way. So you do want to kill them. But yeah, I'm going to spend some time just hammering out these. This carbon's really important, so try my best. Doesn't help that we're downhill here. Still 19 attacking as well. It would have been better with Connor. Or Henry, because he has the leg movement speed. But it's fine. You can't quite see, so I'm just going to have to do it this way. Wow, it's going to take some serious doing right here. I could grab one of the others, but these little ones, I think it's absolutely fine with Jack here. They're all going to carry on anyway, so we can bring them all the way down. AI core's done. Oh my god. Well done, Krista, you legend. Get that one. This is kind of the cheese way. As long as you've got a sniper, you can get the nest really easily. And honestly, once we get them, cold and heat waves just aren't a thing anymore, so we'll be fine. I think that's all the little ones after this, so we can just take out these big boys. Beautiful. Oh, there's another one there, actually. Let's focus up. I missed. It's getting nighttime now, which is a bit annoying. There we go. Right, it's all the big ones now. We should be fine just to snipe at these as they come through. Don't get too close either, because when they shoot, they hurt. And by the way, taming the brood mother will actually... She'll poop out carbon, by the way. It's a proper effort to tame her, though. And the last one, and it might just be the brood mother up there as well. Pop. Come on. And then I'm going to undraft him. I could just let this one bleed out, to be fair, but we'll finish it. And of course he missed. He's going to miss every shot. I was standing him there. So you're going to go and undraft. Let him get back. What I will say was, that's a bit lazy by me. It's amazing how much just a couple of spike hits. 2 spike punches, you'll lose you 1 blood per hour per spike punches. So that's fine. Gonna make him a little bit unhappy, but that's okay. He'll get healed as soon as he lies down. And we have energy crystals. I'll be honest, I think I completely missed that while she was going over the thingy. I'm gonna grow these. Now, energy crystals make the soil go bad as well, so be aware of that. I'm okay for these guys just to kind of go outside of the walls. So I'm just gonna build a bit of an energy crystal farm here. Nothing crazy, so we can start crafting our own stuff. Is that for power cells? And there's the leather armor as well, so we'll be fine. Now, as you can see, though, we will be coming out. The cold snapper's gone, so we can get back to doing whatever we fancy. And the bricks are finished as well, so I should be able to... I have to do it this way. There we go. We're going to rotate some of these into brick walls slowly, so we'll have better insulation inside as well, and it means I can go ahead and build my freezer room if I want to. And I think I'm going to. It's all part of the fun, right? Let's go back up to the nest, though. Advanced research desk is done. Bit of idling. Actually need to go and kill a couple more. There's the queen right there. But that's fine. There's only 3. So if I grab these 2, let's bring these guys back up. Need to draft him as well. Let's get both of these kind of over here. Henry's nice and quick, so he can just kind of hit them with a crossbow as well. What I'll do as well in the meantime is send Connor out because he's idling. Let's go ahead. We'll go for maybe... Was that security signal? Let's go do that security signal with Connor. I would like to send Rita, but it's okay. I think we're all right just to deal with that anyway. Right, Henry, Jack. It is quite far away, actually. It's going to be... So the good thing is, once it's mined, it won't matter because the drone will grab it all for us. Probably need a second one because it is quite far. Look how much quicker Henry is, though. Just silly. We'll probably start shooting with Henry, actually. Let's do that. Whilst we wait for Matey Boy to get up. Now, we're going to have to kill the little one because it is quicker. Although, might just shoot this one. Where are you going? Come back this way. Oh, he took a hit already from the brood. Just going to send him running. Oh, the crossbow is terrible. The little bow and arrow, sorry. He's going to get chewed on a little bit here, but he should be all right. Come on, you can do it. The brood queen is coming this time, but hopefully we can hit all these. There we go. Right. We've just been hit by yet another severe cold snap. However, this one's only 14 degrees less. That is back to back to back cold snaps. Now, I'm going to undraft Henry. I can go deal with the big one myself. The last one. So we'll let Henry get back and get treatment. And hopefully Jack looks like he can shoot from here, so... And he missed. Come on, Jack. Missing every single shot. This one's bleeding quite badly. Tempted to let it bleed out, actually. Just get rid of him. But there we go. Right, I'm going to undraft him. So that one's going to bleed out. And then we'll observe this. So you have to, obviously, attack. Sorry, not observe. And then we observe one of these. So we'll start with observing that. And then Jack, do you want to come in? You know what? You're still there. Let's grab him again. I'm going to start shooting this. There we go. It's about to bleed out. And then we'll undraft. So it's observed that you have to kill the middle one to stop them. I think that stops them spawning in. There we go. Then once that's observed, we can mine that in. So that's going to be... Well, there's a few, actually, I think. Yeah, 11. We'll be fine. And here's the security signal. So, greets me as the balloon nears the crash site. The oval-shaped metal silhouette of an almost intact armory bay. Nice. Poses some risk. Free barbecue. Don't care about the food. I think put out the fires so we can visit it again. Because this one will be CPUs. I might get him to have a look anyway. Search this horror's graveyard but was faced only with mangled bodies. Come back. and join that of your crew. I don't think he's bringing anything back, but that's fine. Does that mean it's still there? It might be gone. I'm not sure whether that got rid of it. Oh, look, it is New Year's Eve. Of course, I'm going to let them celebrate New Year's Eve today. Oh, that's a big accomplishment, guys. Into year 2, baby. I do need to fix Jack, though. He's not very happy. He's just exhausted at the moment. He's going to bed, so he'll be right after. Moderate pain as well. I think the moderate pain should be fine, but he should get this up. And Krista is almost halfway on the nest observation, which helps massively. Now, if you're wondering what this twisted plant is you haven't played, this makes some vegetarian... It's a skin bark it makes. It's basically a veggie leather. So you can craft armor with it, carpets, stuff like that. I wish there was more use for it. It's not very beneficial. I mean, if you had some right next to you, you could get early leather, but it's not really that necessary. I can see Connor is back, though. Hopefully he can get sorted. And there's the nest formation. So let's go ahead and get our carbon nanotubes on the go. Now, there's something I want to do here. And just make sure that we get our roof unit over the top of this. I'm just going to move this one over here. And what we're going to do is set up a little bit better of the storage out here. So we're just going to get the little camp sheds over it, actually. Nice and easy. So these guys are pretty damn handy at covering all the space. So just going to do that. I need to copy one more and flip it around. So we'll have a double open space here, which will mean none of this goes bad under the weather here. So as you can see outside, 1 year, 24 days. So if we go under roof, it will be indefinite. Same for the wood and the straw, which is the main one. So we'll be good. Right, Krista's got a risk of meltdown. I would appreciate you looking after yourself. You're eating, aren't you? You coming to eat? Yes, because you're so far away. Not a lot I can do about that. Construction 2, laser pistols, and old equipment, which I'll sort in a moment. So we are going to mine all of this. Every single nest formation. And honestly, we're only going to use it for our base thingy. For the base for our landing pods. And, just going to slow it down. And the carbon armor at the moment. And if you look at that, look at this. And yes, I have the furniture and flooring, which I forgot that I had that mod on. Should we take a look at it? Let's get that one going. Have I turned something else? Oh, I've got old world mod on. Oh no. Alright, I'm going to ignore those for now and turn it off for the next episode. I was playing around and I've actually just turned on the old world mod. I didn't mean to turn it on, so just bear with. That's what all of this stuff is. I'll get that switched off for the next one. So I plan on doing a playthrough with that anyway. Alright, we've got risk and meltdowns that I need to work on though. Connor, I think it's important that you come back and drink some tea. Thank you. And maybe punch that. Yeah, in terms of research then, we'll stick to just the ones that are the newer ones. So we're going to want searchlights and then carbon armor once we get that one in. And then, I mean, we could grab animal taming. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, but why not? And then maybe, honestly, the rest we're not going to be going for. So Connor just outside vomiting. Now, we might have a problem with him actually going into meltdown. He's in a lot of pain at the moment. You can do it, mate. Go get your tea. Should probably have Henry mining because he's so fast. Just going to call Melody back with a draft and undraft so she comes home. I'm going to leave Henry out because he's pretty happy anyway. And we're just going to make sure everyone else is okay. So New Year's Eve should help. Ravenously hungry. Krista, I have to let her sleep. She should eat when she gets up. When she gets up, eat veggie soup. Well done. We have 561 fuel. Here it is, though. The fireworks coming off. And there's the carbon nanotubes, baby. So we're going to go for... This is all the good stuff. Carbon armor straight away. And then we can get surgical automations. And I want to get service bots. So we need to produce an AI core at some point. And then carbon fortifications. All of this makes the world of difference. I want the elevator. I want all of this because it helps with happiness as well. And then... I think it's carbon rooms that will allow us to get the solar panel roofs as well, right? So let's get that as well. Got a lot to do. Let's get rid of the animal taming. And let's get carbon rooms. So we'll just go for the full carbon research. Good celebration across the board as well, though. And today's goal already done. And we've already started hitting the bricks up. So we got 55 more bricks. I want to try quite hard to select them, I can't lie. Have to do it like that. Wooden plank wall, there we go. Let's go bricks. So they'll keep doing that until they've got enough. I think I've got a few more there to grab. I've been feeling a bit sick lately. It's probably just a cold, enough to be done, but I hope that it won't escalate into something nasty. Yep, common cold. And then these guys into brick as well. So I think that's all the walls, the base walls. Oh no, we've got some there. I'll be leaving the doors as wooden because they are the best you can kind of get at the moment. All the others are pretty rubbish. And then we'll just try and get these bricks slowly but surely done. I'm in no rush on them. And I want to get the rest of my outer wall kind of done as well. So these guys we're going to copy in. I'm just going to come maybe a bit further this way. And this is going to cost us a fortune, but we're going to come all the way to there. So this gives us good build space. And defense-wise, we're going to need a nice big wooden gate or two that we have closed across the board here. So they don't have to go all the way around to get through stuff. Now, we will need some more wood, and we'll also need to cut those down. But that's okay. We'll get a pole. Actually, that just needs to be stick. A little stick fence door. We'll make sure they have them next to these as well. I'm going to need to do a bit of more choppity chop. There's a few there, so let's cut those fallen trees. And let's grab all the ones that are nice and close, to be honest. Yeah, there's a couple of broadleafs there. 8 more there. Good stuff. And loads laying on the ground. There's so much wood here. Let's grab all of that. And searchlights are done. All this insufficient material will go eventually. Loads of carbon. Now the drone has gone off to grab some for us, so it's all just lay on the floor. I think I need to copy another one of these, and we are going to put this there. So it's still under the roof, and they can still access it. Those 3 rows will be more than enough, I think. And I'm still going to stand with just this defense until we get our main entrance point done, which I am going to try and have centrally over here. Nobody did have a meltdown. We got pretty lucky with that one. So hopefully cooking is good. I want to get on some better meals as well. So as we're now obviously in spring, that should be okay. And we'll be able to start growing again. All right, we've got enough food. I think it's time we sent Rita out again. I'm going to go to something a little bit closer. Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to wait. And I'm going to do something really sensible here. We're going to get in the bench press. And I'm going to squeeze it over here for now. I need to get this second layer done so I can move recreational up top. But I'm waiting for the elevator. So we're going to stick the elevator in. And then we're going to have all of that up the top. So I can set up bedrooms and all of that jazz as well. And then we'll have the separate freezer room here. So this can be a nice seating area. Because at the moment, we have 6 people, but I only have 5 chairs. Let's get one more of those in as well. And we're all good. Now, toxic cache, the only way to deal with that is either be inside or build gas masks. I'm not going to be building gas masks because I like to just deal with it. They're slightly disrupted because it's chopping and changing, right? There's a spaceship debris. Peculiar crash site. That might be one I do, but not with Rita, actually. Do I send her? Yeah, I'm going to send Rita on that one when she gets up then. I know I said I wasn't going to, but actually I need Connor at home in case we get attacked because he's got the laser pistol and the double shooting. And we're all good. It is horrendously ugly around here. I can't lie. And this brick smelting is going to take some time as well. So I'm going to go ahead and copy in one of these. Let's get 2 more. We'll go for 4 bricks. Now that does mean we might well need a couple more of these. So let's get another few of these on the grid. Maybe 2 more. Ah, we got the buzz shroom. Nice. That's actually really good. So we can get some stimulants done for late game to get some stuff done. So I am going to plant that too. It says non-edibles, but technically they are. So this one will go nicely over here. This is a double field. Let's just get... We don't need loads, do we? Let's go for an 8x6 in here. Oh, we've got an animal attack. And 2 are attacking my drone. So we've got 3 shooters, a load of other stuff. I've got to be careful now. My drone doesn't do anything. Now, it is bringing stuff back, but I'm going to get this to go ahead and garrison after this then, because I really don't want the drone to die. And I think I need a second one in. It's 140, so I think that needs a good repair. Let's go for the garrison. The wood can wait. So next attack then. Here we go. So let's see. We got 3 shooters. I could go deal with these right now. I reckon Jack might be able to shoot them from across the river. Should we have a look? I'm going to bring him over. It's a bit naughty, but I'm going to do it. Come on, Jackie boy. Get yourself out. And yes, he can. He's going to be able to reach this just fine. So I'm going to bring all the way over here and just start popping at stuff. Bring it on. So he should be able to just start shooting. They may come round. I've got to be really careful here, but hopefully he can deal with them. They're agitated, so they do run over pretty quickly. Got to be really careful. But I'm just going to let him do the deed. Peculiar crash site's done. Oh. Orbital radio core, exactly what we needed to get the next bit done if we want to end the game, which is good. So yeah, you can't actually build the end game scenario stuff until you get that done, by the way, guys, if anyone's wondering. Oh, this one's getting close. Right, I do want to shoot the big ones though, like I said, so hopefully we can reach them. I'm not sure if we can, but I know we can walk into the water a little bit, so might be able to get there. If not, we'll let him shoot. I need to fix Henry too. Yeah, he's able to reach that one. There you go. This might cause them all to come and attack, though. Yeah, they're all coming. Let's draft these guys up then. So, do you want to come on in? Let's get Melody, Krista, Henry over here, Connor over here, and then Jack. You can just continue to pop them as they come. Actually, I think they're stopping. Might be a bit too early there. I'm hoping he can kill this one off at least. Gonna get him inside now before it gets a bit too crazy. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Close this. So I'm gonna undraft him. Handle that wooden gate, good sir. So they will path all the way to this one. They should get out to the front. And this one we're gonna close. Jack, you're not allowed to go to sleep. Can you come and handle this, please? So, if anything then, they're gonna path to this now around the fences. I mean, he stripped it down to 2. He killed 2 of the... one of the spiked ones. Killed a few of the smaller ones. It'll do. Got to be careful of the meltdowns here. Let's get him to go eat. Go on, Henry. Before you have a meltdown, can you go scran? Luckily, he moves really quick, so... Right, they're coming. Come on, sausage. Right, we're going to draft him and get him in now. And then we're good. So, plenty of time. I'm going to let Henry just keep eating. And then he'll be fine, and then I should be able to draft him. Henry's an absolute machine if you want to be really cheeky and get him to shoot stuff and then run back as well. Here they come. Oh, wow, that. Yeah, they're split as well, so this isn't a problem. This is going to be really quick kills here. Pretty easy attack, actually. We're not hoarding too much. We're not built too big, so... Should be fine for quite some time still. Damaged pole fence. Are they being silly over here? No, they're over here. None at the flamers yet. Who's chewing a lightning rod, you cheeky? They do that sometimes. We'll have, I think by the next attack we should be walled in with our kill box anyway. I really want to do a different one, to be honest, but I'm so desperate to just surround my base with turrets, to be honest. I find it, like, so fun. But it is harder in the crash scenario, so hopefully we get a few shots on you. I'm going to bring Connor back this way. Now I'm going to send him in to shoot. Hopefully they miss their shots anyway. And Connor will get loads of shots off on this. He's an absolute beast. When you get 2.0 laser pistol, he is nuts, by the way. There we go. We'll just let these last ones finish. There we go. We'll let everyone go. I'm going to take this bug meat. Should probably observe one of those, but that's fine. Rita will be back momentarily as well. Very good defense. Still holding pretty well with just this tiny little defense here whilst I build everything else up. So we're all good. Welcome back, Rita. We can now do orbital core. So if you're wondering what that one is, it is a research. Here, there you go. Orbital radio. So you need that in order to escape safely. Grab a flak cannon as well. I'm expecting some flyers really soon. Year 2 is usually when they start with the flyers. Without any turrets, it is dangerous. So we're going to want to get our first couple of turrets up as well. Which I could stick some in here without too much drama. But getting those carbon roof tiles is going to be the one, I think. Alright, Rita, what's up? Moderate pain. I mean, come and do some bench press whilst you're chilling. That'll help you. And then maybe you can have a coffee. Yeah, have a coffee after. I urge you, if you haven't seen my solo with Rita playthrough, do go and check that out as well. I do apologise. I believe it was on my old mic, so I don't sound as good. But I plan on doing another solo at some point as well. I've just realised that we have all of our heaters on. Let's turn those off. I can put these on control circuits and stuff as well and get into that. But I'm not going to do it just yet. We'll keep the fire on for now because we're cooking on it. Or do I want to turn that off as well? Yeah, let's not refuel. Let's turn that off as well because it's going to be a nightmare. What we'll say is just get these. And we'll also do the same for the tea. Just 15 teas. Don't take long. And we're going to have loads of growth coming out soon anyway. Right, how many electronics do we have? 24. I think it is time we get a turret or two in. Now, we have 700 nanotubes, but I don't need to worry about that yet. I do kind of like putting them on there. But what I'm going to do is get a platform with the turret on. So, let's do it out of just wood. And we're going to raise this one all the way up. We're going to have one and then one just here for now. And what we're going to do is pop a little turret on either of these. So we're just going to have, I think we're going to go for machine gun turrets. Obstructed access. What's the matter? I'm going to move them back there. I think it's obstructed by the lights. So let's get, and because we're putting back there, we'll get a laser turret. Oh, we need two. Sorry. I know what I did wrong. It needs to be too wide. I completely forgot. I believe that's why. So we should be able to get them on. And I will get a little switch for these guys to turn them off. So let's go up here a second. And then just outside, we're going to get in a power switch. And this is going to be for the circuit. And what we're going to do is that still garrisoned? No, he's fine. This one's going to be a circuit that we can get going. So we'll have a switch to turn on and off the turrets. So those two laser turrets should be, basically mean the flyers will be fine if they come. Now I can see we did go on to a bit of battery power there as well. So I'm going to take this opportunity to get another one. We're still working with metal smelting as well in these guys. I'm going to leave them doing that though. But some really good news is the brick. Look at this. We've got half a house of brick. I'm actually tempted to, just for a bit, let's go until 2 meat soups as well. Why am I getting the attack noise? What's going on? Nothing's attacking. That's weird. Hey, toxic ash is gone. Wonderful. Now, how's my research doing as well? Carbon armor 61%. There's the meat soup and intellect 7 for melody. So that meat soup, the reason I'm grabbing it, it's just a bit of variety for the guys, I think. Rita is in Euphoria, which is a big deal. Wow, you're living your best life out here. Let me come in. Physical 2. So, I need to get her more bench pressing. She is mining, though, which is going to help physical anyway. Connor, full on with the bricks there. This is great. I'm so happy right now. Doing it again. What? What's attacking? I don't see anything, so we're fine. Right. I think it's time we carried on salvaging now and on these guys. So let's get that going. Let's try and ramp up all of this stuff now. So things are looking good. Let's take a bit of a look with our roof on. So almost there with the brick. I will get some windows in eventually, guys. Don't hate me. And what I'll do is also go ahead with the brick wall upstairs. And I am going to just put this in just so I know how many I need in total. And I'll probably leave the wooden flooring because I think it looks quite nice. And then we'll decide where we want the wall, windows. And I think the freezer, if we have a back door with a little alleyway coming out of here by like a 2 and then a big freezer in here, I think that'd be pretty cool. Now, ideally, you want your freezer to be carbon. I'm not sure if we're going to have enough to do that, if I'm honest. Could do it with carbon doors at least. I don't know. It's all about the thermal. Oh, I know what's happening. I think they're running past this. You guys need to be careful. Okay, there's 5 there. We probably want to clear that out. That's 500. This one doesn't seem to be multiplying. That is the case, isn't it? Oh, yeah, they're attacking my drone, which is going to go down, by the way. 35. That's what it is every time. These guys are avoiding it, but the drone is flying over the top. How much more's up there? Look at this. Look, after clearing the nest, the regen mod is now growing trees and grass over it. How cool is that? A lot of carbon over here as well. Let's cancel the orders on the mining. We know they're there if we need them, and I'm just going to get the other ones transported over. But what I'm going to do is get the drone repaired. Let's also get that gate shut. And then we need to decide where the good old kill box is going to be. Let's get that corner on. We're almost boxed in, which is great. I think I might do a bit of a spiral kill box, guys, just for a bit of fun. We'll try something different with them. I'm still going to obviously use this anyway. The turrets are coming in, but these can be moved afterwards. And there's the carbon armor. This is... sounds like carbonara, I know. This is a big deal. So what we're going to do then is get rid of all this. I'm also going to open this and break down anything we don't want, which is all of this for the space. And you, and you. I'll keep a couple of spares, and then we'll get in here. We'll start with the carbon helmets, and we're going to say 6. And I'm going to do these each a time. Then it's going to be the boots. The reason I'm doing them hats then boots is the straight 8 for these. And if you look at these stats, blunt deflection 13%, piercing deflection 10%. And that's just for the helmets. So I think, and then this one is 15 blunt. I think you get to about 50% deflection and damage mitigation. And then there's improved carbon armor, which is like 65-70%, so you can become a bit of a tank in them, and no heat or cold issues will come when you're wearing carbon armor. Let me just show you the details for those that you don't know. There you go. There's no change to heat tolerance, which is fine, but the cold tolerance is 10 for trousers, 8 for helmet, so heat waves are easier to deal with than anything else. So what I do is get an aircon unit in here and just cool out this whole building. But honestly, with this off in a moment, can I distinguish that? Extinguish, there we go. We'll get rid of that. This will keep this nice and cool anyway. So most of them, though, with the carbon, with armor on, they're pretty good. So if we look at the stats, sorry, health-wise, they have a temperature tolerance. Where am I looking? Here we go. They're pretty good anyway, if you look. So you're almost okay for anything. Most of them will be around between 30 and 40. We're being attacked again. The drone might be coming back for repair. It is. Okay, auto repairs at 30. That's fine. Connor's on a risk of meltdown. Let's deal with this then really quickly. Okay, he's fine. He just needed to come and do his bits. Rita, you want to bench press after that? Let's get you up. And there's a solar eclipse, so that's going to affect our solar panel here, which actually is going to be a breakdown of power, as you can see here, so we don't have enough. So we'll probably want to turn something off. I know what it is. It's the turrets. So let's put these on control circuit 1. Active circuit 1. Let's turn that off. So when that's on, it turns these off, right? So once these are changed, we'll be fine. And then we'll get that onto circuit 1. So what that means is when we flick this switch on, it'll turn these on. This switch is off, it'll turn these off. So it should be fine. Once this is handled, it'll stop using our power then. There we go. And you can see the little number for active circuit. So I've got a mod on for circuitry, which is this one here. Control circuits. So it helps you monitor which circuits are on and off. It's a really good mod. And just like everything else, we're going to have to scale our power here. So I'm going to go for another grid. So we'll have Lightening grids of 4. So if something breaks, we have redundancy. And then hopefully we can get our batteries charging again. Nighttime's going to be a bit of a pain, so it's going to go on and off for a little while, but that's fine. Now I need to fix Jack. I'm going to get him to drink some tea. And then he can go back to bed. Tea fixes everything, right? Gets rid of the pain. And is Rita leveled up yet? Physical is almost level 3. So one more bench press, which I'm going to do when she gets up, I think. So that really did break us down, that solar power. So now we're on +4. So with these two built, we should be able to build up battery power again. So we'll have a bit more ready. Drone's back in business as well. So I neglected that a little bit, but that's fine. Let's get this copied. And let's go in until we're pretty central. That's pretty central, right? So we'll just line this up to be perfect eventually. Drone's already going back out, doing the deed. You're getting battered already. You are. Come home. Carbon fortifications are done. Lovely. And thunderstorm, I've got to be careful with the mount now. So they are okay inside of our base. Let's get an overlap here. So we've got a bit of everywhere. Henry. Let's get you back. Don't want these guys to be caught out too much. Let's draft you. All right. So let's wait for you to be repaired. It is important that you do. It's because the power went out, it didn't do that. There we go. Thunderstorm gone, so we can undraft those and get back to work. And we're all good. First lot of tailoring coming in for these guys as well. So as you can see, they are all coming in just nicely. So there's 2 carbon helmets already. You got a synthetic, you got a synthetic. You got a beanie, so get a carbon helmet on. And then we'll be good. Cool. Good job. And then we'll go for the trousers as the next one. I'll just get them all done so it's completely sorted. And it's worth noting that the carbon vest actually gives you a 5 degrees heat tolerance increase as well. So as you can see, once you got carbon armor, there's no drama. Carbon armor, no drama. All right, we're going to extract vegetable oil one time as well. Actually, let's do until we have 20. Just keep them crafting, all that sort of stuff. And I see the batteries filling up nicely. All right, I'm going to pause it up, guys. That is going to be where we end this one out, though. It's been really, really good so far. You are geared out to your eyeballs right now with both synthetic and carbon. Guys, please do hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you aren't already, and all that as well. Really appreciate you being here. As always, I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll catch you in the next one.